Perceived quality in the interior moves up by a couple of notches when compared with the Outlander, and a couple of dozen notches over the cheapo cabin of the Outlander Sport. But it still majors in dark, hard plastics, and much of the switchgear has been relegated to the hard-to-see lower areas of the dashboard. The tech factor is high, with our fully loaded test car having a 7.0-inch touchscreen, a 360-degree view camera system, adaptive cruise control, and a head-up display that projects onto a pop-up plastic reflector atop the instrument cluster. There's also a touchpad controller between the seats, similar in feel to Lexus's remote touch interface and similarly fiddly to operate. The top-spec infotainment system we tested has both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, but it doesn't have any native navigation system. No need to get excited. Like most turbocharged small displacement 4s, the new engine delivers its best at low RPM, with little discernible lag and impressive initial urge when stepping off the line. This comes at the expense of feeling tight and breathless at higher revs. Even with the gas pedal pressed against the firewall, the little engine won't willingly venture beyond its 5,500 revolution per minute power peak, although the tachometer's red line is marked at 6,000 revolutions per minute. The CVT is decent enough by the standards of such things, with programmed stepped ratios to cut down on the food processor impression when hard acceleration is requested. But these pretend ratios are convincing only under gentle use. The gearbox slurs up shifts at higher revs, even if you choose to take control by using the manual mode. The combination of the non-gearbox and the torquey engine also created some surging at low speeds. There's little idle creep and the car tends to lunge as soon as the throttle is pressed. We didn't get to drive the front-wheel drive version, although the AWD system managed to find all the traction it needed on the smooth Spanish asphalt where our test drive took place, rarely being called upon to sense or caft. There was no chance to try the switchable gravel or snow modes. All-wheel drive perhaps mitigated the Eclipse Cross's tendency toward understeer as its modest limits approach, and the electrically assisted steering is almost entirely devoid of road feel. On the plus side, ride quality was pliant over the few bumps we could find, and cruising refinement was good at highway speeds. Fashionlessly late. If you arrive late at a party, then you either need to make a grand entrance or slink in through the back and pretend to have been there from the start. The Eclipse Cross takes the low-key approach. It feels pretty much like the encapsulation of the segment averages, although that could be welcome news for the Mitsubishi dealers who have been struggling to sell the subpar Outlander and Outlander Sport. The Eclipse Cross is well constructed and well equipped, and it feels entirely capable of coping with the duty cycles that may be asked. But it does all this with little distinct personality beyond an exceptional crossover. While Mitsubishi's recent absorption into the automaking board that is the Renault-Nissan alliance will doubtless